Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today let us see the part 4 of the same topic. So in that we'll see innings 3.3. Find the number of digits in the square root of the following numbers without performing any calculation. So this is the number given 1024. So without calculating we have to find the number of, we want only the digits in the square root. So now here there is a rule, if the number of digits is even, the square root will have half the number of digits, and if the number of digits is odd, the square root will have number of digits plus 1 divided by 2 digits. So these two things you have to remember in this one. So here how many digits we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So square root of 1, this will be, what is the rule? That is half the number of digits. So 4 divided by 2, that is going to be 2 digits. Now here we have 5, so this is an odd number. So what we have to write here? 5 plus 1 divided by 2, that will be 6 by 2, that will be 3. Now here 6. 6 is a even number. So we have to just divide it by 2. 6 divided by 2, that will be 3 digits. Here 4. 4 divided by 2, that will be 2 digits. Here 5, odd number. So 5 plus 1 divided by 2, that will be 6 by 2. That is going to be 3 digits. So now here, find the square root of the following numbers. So here, root of 576. So now we have, see here, 10 square is 100, 20 square is 400, 30 square will be 900. So this 576 lies in between 20 and 30. So now let us see, for 20 square is this one. So here we are going to see the units place digit. So 20, where do we get here? That is going to be 24, or we get here 26. So when you multiply 24 into 24, you get 576. So that is one of the way, or you can do it by the long division. Anyways, you can do it. Now 3481. So again we can do here 10 square is 100, 20 square is 400, 30 square is 900, 40 square is 1600, 50 is going to be 2500, and 60 square is going to be 3600. So now this is 3481, means it will lie in between 50 and 60. So now here we have the unit place is 1. So where do we get 1? So here we can write here, that will be either it is going to be 51 into 1, or it is going 51 into 51, or it is going to be 59 into 59, because here 9 9s are 81, 1 1s are 1. So 59 into 59, you can just check, which is 3481. Now again for this one, we can go for, we did it 50, that is 50 square is 2500, 60 is going to be the square of 5, 6, 7. So just put 2 zeros extra, that's it. That is going to be 4900. 80 square is going to be 6400. 90 square is going to be 8100. So this lies 7921 in between 80 and 90. Now we are going to look at this units place. So it will be either 81 or it is going to be 89, because 9 9s are 81. So 89 is the answer. 89 into 89, that is 7921. Again for this one also, since this is a big number, we can just see that 100 square is 10,000. So this is 99,000. So 200 square will be 4, and we have to put 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is going to be 40,000. 300 square is going to be 90,000. And 400 is going to be 1,60,000. That is going to be, so it will be in between 300 and 400. So we are going to see here. So you can check now, 300 means again it is not going to be, because 300, because that's a big number. Here is 6. So 310, if we take 320, we can just keep on looking at this one again. So that is not possible. It is only possible at 316, because here if you are taking 314, that's also not possible. That will be 316. So 316 into 316 is 99856. So now here 49284. So here again the same way. So you can 100 square. So this will be in between 200 square and 300 square, in between 40,000 and 90,000. So you can just check. So this is going to be, or you can do directly, you can just, because if it's a big number, you can go for the long division method. That will be more better. So now here, again here, you can go with the long division if you want, if you are getting confused with the method of that squaring. So this is 137. 1225, that is 35. Now find the least number that must be subtracted from each of the following numbers to get a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square, so obtained. So now here it's given 252. So if we do with the this one, because we want the square root, if we go with the long division method, so now see here, always we are going to pair it from the left side. So this is 2 and then remains is just 1. So now 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4. So you know that 2 square is not possible. So you will take 1 into 1, that is going to be 1. Now what will you do? This plus this you are going to add, that is going to be 2. So now this, the remainder is 1, but then it's here is 2 and here is 1. So this is a smaller number. So whenever we take down the normal division, we take single digit down. Here we have to take, because this is a pair. So we have to take both together. So this is 152. So now we are going to check here. So this is possible. 25 into 5, that is 125, because 26 into 6, that is going to be a bigger number. So now this, the remainder is 27, and here they said which one number should be subtracted. So the remainder is 27. So required perfect square will be what? This 252 minus, you will subtract the remainder, that is 225. So when you take the square root of that, that is going to be 15. 15 into 15, that is 225. Now here again the same thing, when it is 2000. So we are going to pair it. So 5 5s we cannot take, that is going to be 25. 4 4s are 16. Remainder is 4. So now 4 plus 4, that is going to be 8. So now again here, because this is a smaller number, so now we will take both the digits down. So this is going to be 400. So now we are 84 into 4. So that is going to be 336. If you go for 85 into 5, that is going to be a big number. So the remainder is 64. So the perfect square is going to be from this one. Yeah, from 2000, you are going to subtract this 64. So that is going to be 1936. And if we take the square root of 1936, that is going to be 44. So again, this numbers here, when we are doing the pairing, this 2, because we always go from the right to the left. So 2, 2, and then left is only 1. So now 3 3s are 9. So you are going to add this 1, 3 plus 3, that is going to be 6. So now here this is 0. So you are going to take these two numbers down. So 61 into 1, that is going to be 61. 62 into 2, that is going to be 124. But this is going to be a bigger number. So 61 into 1, that is 61. So now what will you do here? 61 and this one, you are going to add it. That is going to be 62. And the remainder here is 38. So now if you are taking a 62 and this is 38, 38 is a smaller number. So you have to take these two numbers down. So now here 62 is already there. If you are putting here into 6, that will be 3756. But if you go for 27, 627 into 7, that is going to be a bigger number. So the remainder is 143. So the required perfect square is going to be 99999 minus 143, that is 9899856. So the square root of this is 316, and you can do again, you can just check with the any method, whatever, either with the long division or what I did before the method, that is taking the 100 square and all. With that way you can check. That is the So now we will go with the 3240. Again here we are going to pair it first. 5 5s are 25, 6 6 are 36 is not possible, so you'll go 5 5s are 25. So when we add this 5 plus 5, that is going to be 10. So here the remainder is 7. So now 7 is smaller, so we'll take this both the here down of both the numbers. So here it is going to be 106 into 6, that is 636. If we take 107 into 7, again that is going to be a bigger number. So we can just write here, no, you need not write this one because here we have the remainder. So this is 104. So the remainder is 104. So the required perfect square is what? 3240 minus 104, that will be 3136. And when you take the square root of 3136, that is going to be 56. Here 835, again when you pair it, this will be 2 and this is going to be alone this one. So here if you are taking 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, but here is 8, so we have to take 2 square, 2 into 2. So now that is 4. So now you are going to add this 2 plus 2, that is going to be 4. So you are going to write here 4. So now here what you can see, we have here one number. 4 we have, both are same, but again we need here one number. So we have to take this both the numbers down. So 48 into 8, that is 384. And again this is going to be, the remainder is going to be 51. So the required perfect square is going to be 835 minus 51, that is going to be 784. And when you take the square root of that, that is going to be 28. Now find the smallest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. So smallest 4-digit number means, you know, of 999, this is a 3-digit number. After that, whatever the number we get, that is 1000. So that is the smallest number. So smallest 4-digit number is 1000. So now we want but 1000 is not a perfect square. So what we have to do after that, we have to see after 1000 whatever the number we get which is a perfect square, that is, you can check the numbers. So that is 1024 is the perfect square. The first number after 1000, whatever you get, which will be a perfect square, that is 1024. Find the smallest number that must be added to each of the following numbers to make it a perfect square. Also find the square root of the perfect square. So now this one given 525. So we'll again do with the help of this long division. 2 2s are 4. Remainder is 1. So 2 plus 2 is 4. So now this is 1 is a smaller number. So we'll take this 2 down. So now what we can do, one of the way means we can, because they said which must be added. So when we take here 42, now look at here, when we take into 42 into 2, so that is going to be 84. And when we take 43 into 3, that is going to be 129. This is 125 and this is 129. So we have extra, this is going to be minus 4. So now the smallest number to be added is, we can say whatever this is, 4. So the perfect square will be what? 5 to 5, and you are going to add this 4 because the number will be added is 4. So that will be 5 to 9, and the square root of 5 to 9, that is going to be 23, and that is what is here. Now for 1300, same we'll go here. We'll make first 2 pairs. 3 3s are 9. So here we are going to add 3 plus 3, that is going to be 6. So the remainder is 4 here, but then again this is a smaller number. So we will take this both the numbers down. So here now see here, if you are looking for 66 into 6, so what do we get here? So that is going to be 396, but then there will be a remainder, so we have to see that which should be subtracted. So we'll take the next number, So that is going to be, if we do 67 into 7, that is going to be 469. So this is going to be 400 minus this one, so it is going to be minus 69. So the smallest number to be added is 69. So perfect square will be what? In this one, 1300, you are going to add this 69. So that will be 1369. And if you take the square root of 1369, that is going to be 37. And here also we got that 37. Now here, again, we are going to pair it. This is 2 and this is just 1. 1 ones are. And this will be 1 plus 1 is 2. So now what will you do here? The remainder is 2. So now 2 and 2. But here you need some number. So we are going to take this one. 67 down. So now if we are taking here 29 into 9. So this is going to be 260, 261. So the remainder is 6. So in this one, in this case, what you are going to do, this is a positive 6. There before we were getting, so if you are taking, now see here 30, because now this 29, we cannot take 30 because already we have 2 over here. So we cannot take the next number, but then we have to consider here, in the previous one already there was a negative number over here. So we did not change this one, but here what we can do, we cannot take 30 over here because 2 is already there. So now we have to consider this, that 299 into 261 and not 30, because after 29 is going to be 30 into this, we cannot take because this is the last one. So here we get a positive 6. So next number what we can consider, this is 19. So the next number is going to be 20. So 20 square is got 400. So from that 400 we are going to subtract this 367. So that is going to be 33. So what we can say, smallest number to be added is 33. And square root of will be what? Square root of this is going to be 20. Square root of 400, that is going to be 20. Hope this is clear. Now here, we'll first pair it. This is the only single number. So we cannot take 2 twos are 4. So this 1 ones are 1. And then here remains is 2. So here 1 plus 1 is 2. So what will you do here? We can take 9. So 9s are 261. So what is the remainder here? That is 3 and 1. So before that, here we have 29 and this 9. So that is going to be 38. We have 38 over here. So now we will take now 38 and this is just 13. So we'll take this both the numbers down. So now look, 384 into 4. So if we are taking 383 into 3, so that is going to be 1149. But we want the number which should be added. So we can take the next number. So we are going to take 384 into 4. That is going to be 1536. So now when we subtract this one, we get minus 1536, that is the negative one, and 1360, that is going to be negative 176. So the smallest number to be added is 176. And we can write here 37460 plus 176, that is 37636. And if we take the square root of this one, that we get 194, which is also. Now same you can check for here. This is when we group it, this is going to be 7 sevens are 49. So 8 8s are 64 is not possible. So now 7 plus 7, that is 14, that is here. When you subtract this, that is going to be 7. So you have to take both the numbers down. So here now, if we are taking 144, here we put 4 suppose. So that is going to be 576. So we'll take 145, that is 725. So now what we get, minus 725 plus 7, this is going to be minus 18. So smallest number to be added is going to be 18. So now here what will you do? In this one, we'll add this 18. So that is going to be 5625. And when you take the square root of 5625, you get 75. So here also we got 75. Find the greatest 5-digit number which is a perfect square. First thing you should know which is the greatest 5-digit number is 9999. After that will be 1 lakh. So now we have to see which is the perfect square. So how to do this one? So now we will do here 99999. So if you are taking this is going to be 3 threes are. So here 6. Here we'll take 99. So 61. Ones are 61 because if we take that is going to be a big number. So here 8, 3. 61 plus 1 that is going to be 62. So here 99. So here is going to be, we'll take 6. If you are taking 6, 26 into 6. So that is going to be 15, 36, 37. Yeah. We can take here into 6. So that is going to be 3756. So 3756 means what is the remainder here? That is 143. So 143 is the remainder. So for what we can do here, from 99999, we'll subtract 143 because the remainder is 143. So what do we get here? 99856. So we get 99. So 856, which is the nearest one to this number. Hope you got this. If you solve this one, 9999, because we will consider which is the 5-digit number, which is the largest 5-digit number. We'll find out the long division, we'll solve it. The remainder is 143. For 143, you are going to subtract this 9999. You are going to subtract 143 from that, and you get the number 99856. So the perfect square is 99856. For the school function, 6,000 chairs have to be arranged in rows and columns such that number of rows is equal. See here, this is very important, is equal to the number of columns. Find out if all the chairs will be used in this arrangement. If not, how many will be left? So first thing, let us consider let number of rows be x. And since it is equal, so number of columns also is going to be x because it said it is equal to the number of columns. So total number of chairs will be what? This rows and columns we will multiply, that will be x square, and that is given as 6,000. So x square is 6,000. So x is going to be what? That will be when you square this one, that is going to be 6,000. So now let us solve this with the long division. So we will pair it. 7 sevens are 49 because 8 eights are 64 is not possible. So now here 7 plus 7, that is going to be 14. Here 11, and here we will take these 2 zeros down. So now what we can do here, 147 into 7, that is 1029. If you are taken 148, then that is going to be a bigger number. So now the remainder is 71. So what we can say, they said, what did he say? Find out if all the chairs will be used in this arrangement. So definitely all the chairs are not, because the remainder is 71. If not, how many will be left? So we can say whatever you got here, that is 77 square. 77 square, when you do 77 into 77, we get 5929. So 5929 will be used and 71 chairs will be left. The remainder, whatever this is. And even if you can check, because we got 5929, you can also check with this one. But we already got 71 here. But still, this is just to recheck. So that is going to be 71. So these two things should be written. 5929 will be used and 71 chairs will be left. So by this one, we have completed today's work. Do like and subscribe to my channel so you get a notification of the other parts. Thank you.